Could there really be 14 viewers here? Could not be. It couldn't be. Says who? Says me. Open says me. I just flipped on this flipper on our switcher, and it says that there's 14 viewers. I wonder what this here thing is here for. To hold the whole thing together, maybe? That could be. I don't know. Don't know. There was an error. Okay. All right. I like errors. Well, dag nabbit. How come this doesn't turn? It turned before. Well, that's all right. That's all right. I just wanted you to see that I really am a unit. Oh, wait a minute. Now I got to go here and find something. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, something's weird. Something's weirding me out here. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm getting weirded out here. Doesn't take much. No, that's not it. Oh, this is it right here. Oh, it says that I'm alive. Oh, I gotta turn the sound down. Turn the sound off. Okay, then I go here to like. Oh my gosh! If that just look at this. What time is it? 6:47. You guys are early. Wow. See, there's Renee, Letitia. Oh, wait a minute. Letitia and Sandra Irish and Mary Jane and Jean Bennett and Sonia and Mama Boo and Beetle Chick. Oh my goodness. And Sandy Rector and Sonia Trijo and Letitia, already said that. And Marie and Joyce. My friends, they're here. My friends are here in my house. Oh, no. Now, why did my phone go off? Why did it do that? Just a minute now. Why did it do that? I don't know. Okay. Hi, everybody. My goodness. I got my phone up on this doohickey so I can see the chat going on. And Mary Forrester, oh, I love this so much. And there's Kathy. I hope you're feeling good today, Kathy. What's for snack? Unicorn pop? Yeah. Oh, I should have made me some popcorn. That's what I should have done. Did that. Made me some popcorn. But now, hopefully I don't wiggle. I'm on the ironing board here because, well, to tell you the truth, to be honest, I had my ironing board out earlier because I was doing a thing where I was ironing things. And so I just didn't put the ironing board away. And so then it's still here. So I said, oh, what the heck? Instead of cleaning this area off, I'll just use my ironing board. And so, because it's here, you know. And I was getting started because I was going to make this thing that I don't have a clue what I'm doing. And I lost a piece. I had a piece cut to go with this rose. And wouldn't you know it, it just like vanished into thin air. Okay, there's Sammy. Say hi, Sammy. So it vanished into thin air. What can you do about that? So how's everybody doing? Oh, yeah, we were gone. Oh, I'm looking more like Lily Tomlin. Oh, that is my goal in life. I love Lily Tomlin, and I love her. She's my hero. I think in everything she's ever played in. I just watched her 4 seasons of Grace and Frankie. Oh my goodness. I never laughed so hard in all my life at them. They was some really raunchy language in there, but the show was so funny that I had to watch it. Yeah. And so, but I just love Lily Tomlin. I just love her. I just love the dickens out of her. And so yeah, I watched it. I watched it. Yes, sirree, buddy. I watched it. And now I gotta wait for season 5 to come on. And then I'll watch it too. I just jump over the words that I'm not supposed to listen to. Vicky, did you watch Grace and Frankie? I'm telling you, that's a funny show. And Method Design, she watched it too. I just thought it was hysterical. I just thought it was just absolutely hysterical. And then, who was Gracie's ex-husband? What was his name? Saul. Oh my gosh, he just cracked me up. Oh, he just cracked me up. I'm telling you, I like movies and shows that makes me laugh. I don't watch a lot of TV, but when there's a hysterically funny one on, I just watch it. I watch on Netflix, I don't watch much. Um, I tried to turn on the TV earlier, but it wouldn't come in because of the storm. We don't have no, what do you call it? We don't have none that cable or nothing like that. So I didn't get to see, I don't get to, but I was wondering about California. Are any of yous over in California? I'm so worried about them people over there in California. It's like the whole state is on fire. Are any of yous in California, or do you know anybody that's in California? What is going on over there? It is like the whole state is on fire. It's funny, Mary. And there's some language in there, but you get to hear it when you hear the language, though, it is so funny coming out of old women. Oh my gosh. And so you just jump over the bad words. You don't have to listen to them. But I just love Lily Tomlin. Oh my gosh. She is just one hysterical person. I just love her. The whole movie is just, I think it's great. So, but yeah, that was good. That was good. So, now I got to get somebody needs to suggest. See, that one was suggested to me to watch. So I said, okay, I'll watch it. And somebody needs to suggest to me somebody new. Yeah, the whole world is burning. I swear it is. It, um, Joyce, you're not in California, are you? Oh, they're coming back for one more season? Good. Messer Designs, you're in California? Oh my gosh. It is like the state is on fire. The state is on fire. It just scares me. It just is horrible. And it's horrible. I just feel so bad. So many people have lost their homes, and they've lost their homes. People have lost their lives. People have lost their livelihoods, and it's still burning. Last I heard, they said they have it like there's many fires, but they said like 35% contained or something like that. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. What time is it here? I got 29 viewers. It's not even a hard time to start. Where's the clock? Oh, there it is. 8:54. Oh, it's almost time. Yeah, family near the fires. I am from Vancouver, British Columbia. Oh, you're way far away. Yeah, you have family near the fires. Oh my goodness. Oh, Joyce says Greece, Sweden, England, and Hawaii. Is there fires there too, Joyce? Oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness. I guess all we can do here is pray. There is I know there's been a lot of firefighters went from here, went from Florida over there, and I believe other states as well have got I a lot other states as well. Now see, we don't watch TV, but I've had people just tell me I try. Lily Tomlin is an artist as well. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. I don't know if I'd paint what she was painting though. As for the boxes, oh my goodness, I can't even say it. But it was hysterical. Oh my word. Oh my word. It's funny. Okay, let me see. Where's the phone? Um, yeah, I'm making a little book. Ontario is having fires. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, I guess I don't know. Maybe I get off of here about 11 o'clock. I might go watch the 11 o'clock news if it'll come in. We just have an antenna outside, and so sometimes the TV will come in and sometimes it doesn't. So, wow, everything is so dry. Everything is so dry. They say this is the worst. They have fires every year in California, but they say these fires this year are worse and earlier than they ever have been. So I got me a new glue, but for some reason it looks brown in there. I hope it's okay. I just got it. I ordered it from, oops, I got to get my skinny tip on here because that sure does blow it out a little quickly. But let me just fix that on there. These fires is coming early and they're just horrible. Don't go off. Yeah. Vicky, you're going to listen but not follow the chat. Okay. You've had rain. We have rain too every day, thunderstorms. And it was funny because when we went to Alabama last week for the wedding of my granddaughter, which was beautiful. Whoops. Oh yeah, I took that. The weather was gorgeous. Not a drop of rain the whole time we were there. Then we left to come home. And soon as we crossed the Florida state line, it started raining. Soon as we crossed the Florida state line, there will come the rain. Yep. And yeah, soon. I mean, we just wasn't hardly across the line, and there it came. There come the rain. There come the rain. Let's see. I'm going to show you really what I'm doing in a minute, but Nicholas was chasing a stray duck around the yard today. So much rain, the ducks don't know where home is anymore, and the smoke is terrible. Now, okay, wait a minute here. And Mary says she's down 18 inches for total rainfall, and you're in Missouri, aren't you, Mary? Yeah, there is. Yeah, we're having a lot of rain here. Okay, what I'm making here is I'm making a little journal. And let me just tell you about this. I was waiting for it to be 9 o'clock. Yeah, close enough. My clock says it's 8:59. Um, this is one signature. Now this is going to be a small book, but it's going to have signatures in it. Well, now let me just show you. I was just getting this one. I was just, because I haven't made one of these before, so I have to like, this is like an experiment. I always experiment with you guys. Just experiment. I don't know nothing. I just experiment. So let me tell you now. Let me just get this piece glued on here of this rose. Now this is a rose piece of paper. I'm just gluing that on there. Okay, got that glued on there. All right, and this see, I wanted to go over this way first, which it could go that way, but that doesn't match. But it can go this way, and then the magnet holds that closed. Now let me mash that shut. For that, that's just one of the signatures that's going to go in this little book. Okay, this is what I'm doing. When I went away, like, sounds like I go away all the time, and I don't really. When I went to Gainesville with my daughter a few weeks ago, we went to a place called the Repurpose Project. I had to look up here because I got a bumper sticker there that says the Repurpose Project. Um, and what's in there, it's sort of like it's a reuse, recycle store that you can go in and you can just pick out things you want, and then you offer them how much you'll pay for it, and they'll say, yeah, that sounds good, and that's what you get. You just pay. Well, they had these here pads of samples of like upholstery fabric. And so there was like, well, I don't have them all in here, but the whole pad was thick. I bet at least a hundred pieces in there. And so, but see, the way they have them in the book is they've got this paper around them, and here, on the back, so it tells you what kind of fabric it is and how you can buy it. It says it's 100% cotton, all that kind of stuff. Well, I love the size of this, and I'm using that size to make this small, like a pocket journal or notebook. And so this this is going to be the inside of this. And then this piece will go on the outside. So first, when I'm going to sew, it's going to go this way. I'm going to sew the signatures into this spine right here. I put a little fold there, and I'm going to put the signatures into this spine. It's only a ½ inch, the spine, but it's going to hold. I'm thinking it's going to hold 6 signatures just fine, because the signatures are small, and the way I'm going to put them in, it should hold them just fine. And then this will flap over this way. But then after all these are sewed in, then I'm going to put this one over the top like this. And I haven't made one like that, so I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll find out. And so what I'm doing though is I cut the pages to where they're going to fit right in here. Now, if you were to make one, not everybody's going to have these, but if you were to make one, if you've got some heavy material, heavy fabric of some kind, you could do the same thing. And like what I would suggest is going to like the thrift store or something like that. Hi, Susan Hill. And there's Gail and Clara. Oh, how wonderful. I would suggest if you go to like the Goodwill or a secondhand store and you find like a placemat or look for placemats or look for like valances that you can get. Sometimes you can find a valance from a for curtains in the curtain section. And you see this necklace right here? I found that at the thrift shop. It's like a scarf, and then it's got these beads on it. And I made another one like this is my unicorn necklace. This one here, Sybil sent me that one. She sent me two actually. But I'm gonna make some of these. I just ordered these here bell caps from China. Whenever I get them bell caps, I'm gonna be making some of these because I think they're beautiful. But anyway, I just throw it in. That was like a commercial, like an intermission. So, but yes, look for heavy fabric, like I say, like a placemat. And look at this, is just cut with pinking shears around. And so, and you could even, like this has got the paper on the back, that's how it came. And you could actually do that to make it a little bit more stable or hefty. But it might be that you can get that you don't have to. You can, I would say that you could stitch two pieces together. Well, not the way I'm doing it though. I don't know. You could do something. I know you'll figure it out. I'm not here to do any like figuring oh, let me tell you something else. You see this mat? Okay, let me show you my mat. This is my mat. It's 15 inches wide this way, and it's 11 inches wide this way. So it's not very big. This here piece is like rubber. See? A mouse could use it for a trampoline. Where's my ice skate charm? Oh gosh, you know what? My ice skate charm is on another necklace that I'm not wearing right now. I have to wear that one tomorrow, Susan. But this is like rubber right here. And the reason for this piece on here is so that if you're using a glue gun, you can let it drip over here. And it won't burn your mat. But the rest of the mat is cuttable. You can cut on it. It's self-healing. But it folds in the middle. So you can fold it up and put it in your oh, my Katie, my bride, she just sent me a note that she said Katie Anderson was singing at Dollywood. She's at Dollywood today. She keeps sending me messages. They're on their honeymoon, and today they're at Dollywood. They're spending their honeymoon. They got a cabin in Tennessee, Gatlinburg. They've got a cabin, and they're just going everywhere around. They've had a helicopter ride over Gatlinburg and the area. They did the helicopter ride. They went on a scenic I don't know, where you get in a car like a cable thing that you go up in the air and you go all over. They did that. Today they're at Dollywood. So anyhow, you're going to get tired of hearing about wedding stuff. But anyhow, yes, I ordered this. I was depressed one day. If I get depressed, you know what I do? I go shopping. And then I feel better. So I ordered this, which I think I'll like this because I go once a week. I go to my friend's house and we craft, and this will be nice to take with me because it folds in half. I ordered that, but I also ordered. Well, I ordered 2 bottles of glue. 2 bottles of glue, and this ruler. This is like one heck of a ruler. The mat is by Postcards. Leah Griffith, Fiskars. Now, this ruler is by, We Are Memory Keepers, I think. Is it? Here it says Supreme Ruler. Supreme. Oh, yeah, we are. We are. It's right there. We Are Memory Keepers. But this ruler, for one thing, it's got like this rubber thing down here at the bottom, so it doesn't scoot around. Then it is 15, how long is it? 18 inches long. It's got all the inch marks on this side. It's got the inch marks here, and here it's got the 0 in the middle, which I had a Tim Holtz one that had the 0 in the middle so you could measure outwards, but I've worn all the letters off of it, so it's not any good anymore. Where'd my telephone go? My telephone went black. Come back here, telephone. Okay, here, let's see. Yeah. Oh, see, some of you that are on my Facebook already have seen my pictures. Joanna says she loved the photos. Yeah, she just was a beautiful bride. Oh my goodness. Well, she's just a beautiful girl. She's just tiniest little thing. And I know she looks like a little kid, but she's 25. But anyhow, so it's got like 0 here so you can measure outwards. It's got these little markers, which is handy. And then on this side, it's got the millimeters. Like a lot of things we see nowadays, they measure by millimeters because we watch so many people from other countries that use millimeters. So this works really good for that. And then there's a metal edge here, so you can use it for straight edge for if you're cutting with a knife. I love it. It's got these little markers you can mark if you want to, whatever you want to mark it for. So far, I haven't used that for anything. Well, I've only had it half a day. But that was my prizes I bought for myself because I was depressed. So now I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed anymore. So because I bought stuff. Move it down. Did you see that? I know. I kind of try to look at the screen to see if I'm in frame, and usually I'm up here. And yeah, I love this ruler. I think I'm going to really like this, and I think it won't get lost as easy as my Tim Holtz. Like right now, my Tim Holtz ruler is missing. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. It took me half a day to find my phone. My phone, it's been dead for a couple days because that's about. Hi, Michelle. My phone was dead for a couple days, and I couldn't find it. Well, I knew I needed it tonight, so I had to look for it. Anyway, I told my son I was going to call him, and yesterday I didn't ever call him because I didn't know my phone was. And so now I found my phone. It was about 2 feet under my pile of stuff. Yeah, okay, so that's my ruler. Happy with my ruler. Okay, now let me show you. Okay, I showed you. Oops. Keep dropping things in the floor. This is going to be my cover. Okay, this is one I made. This is one signature I made. And what I'm using to, I cut the paper, fold it over like this. And I put one staple in the middle here. But I'm still going to use string. But this, you can make it to, it'll hold either way with the magnet. You can have it this way or this way. See, I put the magnet underneath the paper. I put the magnet on first and then put the paper on, and then you can't see it. Hi, Deborah Detter. How are you? So good to see you. Welcome to my mess. And but see, what I'm using for to cover the covers is greeting cards. So we want to recycle. Now I've cut a few pieces. Where did I put them all? On the floor, probably. No. Wait a minute. I just think I'm doing so well. Got everything just right here and ready to go. And everything finds its own way of getting lost. This one, oh wait, here we go. I found them. Here they are. But now, because my covers, these pages are already like 5 inches by 10, 5 by 10 inches. So it depends on what size paper, I mean fabric you have to make the cover. And so these ones are 5 inches by 10 inches. So I went in 4 inches here and folded it. And then I went another half inch and folded it. Then I went 4 inches from that fold and folded it, and another half inch and folded it. And so that's what's going to go on the that's what's going to be the inside of the cover. Okay, so if you go by my sizes, that's what you would do. But you would figure out what size you want, and that's what you would figure. And so now, then I cut paper and I stuck it all right there where it'd be right handy. Oh, here it is. I lose things, I'm telling you. It's a good thing my head's glued on. Oh, you must have watched that game we played at somebody's birthday. Oh my gosh, Joanna, we had so much fun that night. That was fun. Every Friday night we do something, although this Friday night we're not doing anything because I'm in a bad mood. And so I told him, guess what? We ain't doing it. Sometimes I just get a feather up and I just get in the mood and I just say, you all stay home. I don't want to see you. After that, I'll tell you what. We had 9 people we rented a van. We rented a 15-passenger van to go to Alabama. 12-hour trip. A 15-passenger van. When we first got the van, I said, whoa, this is big. This is going to be nice. Well, the ride-up was fine. We did good. We had a good fun. It was fun. We laughed. We sang. We told jokes. And we stopped every 2 hours. It was great. It was wonderful. And then we were there all week not all week, 4 days up there at the lodge where they got married. That was beautiful and that was fun and it was just wonderful. And then we parked ourselves back in that van that started feeling more like a sardine can for the way home. Halfway home, World War III broke out in the van. Only my family. Are you kidding? World War III. Well, needless to say, the second half of the trip was not near about silent, except for me, of course, because I don't know how to be silent. And so I seen a rainbow, and then me and the little ones, because there was 2 little ones in there too. You know, they weren't involved in the war. And so me and the 2 little ones, we were finding shapes in the clouds, and we found a rainbow. We found neat things in the sky, and we found funny signs. We were doing really good. Me and the 2 kids. The rest of the bunch was silent. So I decided that I aborted all my children. I have no children now. None. I have no children. I'm not aborting my grandchildren. I'm keeping them. But them children of mine, I just aborted them all. You can still abort them when they're in their 40s. I don't care. Yeah. The hubster, he was okay. I didn't have to get a divorce or anything. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, so the rest of the ride home was like dead silent. You'd have thought somebody died in there. But telling you, huh. Yes, this was my granddaughter's wedding. But at least it was on the way home from her wedding, so World War III didn't affect the wedding at all. Thank goodness for that. I'm telling you, only my children. I don't think anybody else has children like mine. I'm special. I have special children. Jeez. If there was a door on my side, I would have jumped out. There was no door where I was sitting. I'd have jumped out and hitchhiked the rest of the way home. There's no door on my side of the van. And it was pouring down rain, too. Yeah, everyone was tired and everybody wanted to get home. And oh my gosh. And we were stuffed in the sardine can. Okay, I put 6 pages in there, which will make 12, which if you count both sides, there's going to be 24. And you know how to do that math, right? And I'm just going to put 1 staple right in the middle, one staple. But then I will go with, I hope I don't talk too much here. Some people, some of the videos I watch, all the people do is talk about what they're making. Now me, I'm different. Oh, here it is. I'm quite different. I'm quite different. I'm a little odd. I'm a little odd, strange, odd person. Okay, so then I'm putting a hole in here, 2 holes, one on each end, just as far as the crocodile will go. So there's 2 holes there. See? Now, I'm going to stay on telephone. Don't you give me no hard time. Yeah, they say go. You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your relatives. And I really love my kids. I really do. I think I got the greatest kids. They're awesome. But sometimes, even though I love them, I don't like them. Sometimes I don't like them. I love them, but I don't like them. I don't know if you all understand that, but it's how it goes. Sometimes I love them, but I don't like them. And so that's this week. I'm giving myself a break from being a mother. I'll still be the grandmother. I don't mind that. I'm still the grandmother. But I give up on that mothering stuff this week. Yep. I divorced my children. So I'll give you an update next Thursday. Hi, Janie. My goodness. Gosh, I miss you too. Yeah. I'll give you an update next week. And next week will be update on the saga of the Crazy Family. The saga of the Crazy Family. I cried. I don't usually cry either. I cry. Well, I guess I did. Okay, I'll put that magnet right there. Okay, now what I got to do is I got to find a card in these. Let me see. I save my cards, Oh, this is pretty. Since I got a flower on that other one, maybe I'll put flowers on all of them. Okay, let's see. Sounds like a normal family. Oh, agree, you can love them and not like them. Yep. Yep, I don't like mine right now. I don't even claim them. Little brats. Okay, I'm got to move my phone here so I can get to my little cutter doohickey. And I'm going to, let me see, make sure this is going to fit correctly. Oh, yeah, it will be fine. Okay, so what I'll do is I'm going to cut this. Cut this here. Now, see, never throw your greeting cards away because, Lord mercy, they can make some really, really beautiful, marvelous ephemera. Okay. We went to Florida once and I threatened to off my brother-in-law because he wouldn't leave the window up. You threatened to off him because he wouldn't leave the window up? Oh, I can understand that. Yeah, I said, never again are we going to take a group trip. I mean, but we all split the cost of the van rental and split the cost of the gas. And yes, this cutter is nice, Joanna. I like this. This is a tonic, Tim Holtz tonic. I like that. It says it only goes to 6 inches here, but I'm going to make a mark even at 7 inches right here. I'm going to mark it because if you go right to the edge here at 6.5, and I'm going to mark it and use you so that I can use it for up to 7 inches. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. Okay, so now I'm going to go right here and See where I made that little mark? See, I don't do real good at measuring, so I don't know why I wasted money on that on that there on that there you know what I'm talking about, the ruler. Getting harder every day to use your hands. Is it arthritis? Do you have the arthritis? Because that's I got it in my thumbs. Not so much. I got it like in my in my fingers too, but not so much. It's right here in my thumbs that I got that arthritis. You want me to move over to the left a little bit? Okay, left. Let's see. This is L. This is not an L. So this is left. So we want to move over to the left, like this. Maybe that's better. Okay. Now, what am I doing here? Oh, I was putting this. I was looking for this piece of tape. Here's me some tape. I'm going to put a little piece of tape over this little magnet. And then I'm going to make sure that the next magnet fits. I'll put the other magnet right here on top of this magnet. I just drop it on there and it lands right where it needs to be. Huh, you're caught up fussy cutting. Fussy cutting magnet. I love fussy cutting. It's really fun actually. There. Now that one I'm going to tape that one so it stays put right where I want it to be. Now that one will stay there and then that one will stay there. So then, oh, you know what I want to corner around? I just corner around with a 1/4 inch. And it kind of gives it a little bit of a finished effect. So that's what I'm doing right here, is just kind of corner rounding that. And then, will I glue that or should I just put tape? I don't use double-sided tape a lot because I get it on crooked. But I had a friend kind enough sent me this tape. I'm telling you, I'm gonna run out of kidneys. I owe people kidneys like you wouldn't believe, because they send me such beautiful things. I don't know if any used from Alabama, but or ever been in Alabama. But you know, the people in Alabama are so friendly. I mean, everybody waves, everybody says hello, everybody opens the door for you, and everybody smiles. Any place you go, everybody is happy. I don't know if it's something in the water or in the air. Could be even in the air. But they was just so friendly. And like I met all my brand new extended family at the oh, you wear a magnet bracelet. Lisa, what, for your aching joints? I think I've heard of that. My father just passed and my mother has asked me to make a memory book. She handed me a large old scrapbook. Any suggestions? Oh my, it's a pain in the you know where. Oh, a memory book. Oops. See, this is why I don't like tape. I just got that on Patty Wampus, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna cry over spilt milk. But yeah, and I'm in Florida, and I have to say that there is a lot of friendly people here in Florida as well. But it seems like once we got back to Florida, the first place we stopped, the first little convenience store to gas up and get snacks and whatever, the lady in there that was working in there was so grouchy. It's like her dog ate her oatmeal. She was a grump. I said, oh my gosh, we're back in Florida with the grouchy people. There is a lot of grouchy people in Florida, I have to say. But you know, there's people that comes from everywhere comes to Florida. They just come from everywhere and move to Florida to retire. So we got people from like all walks of life, and sometimes you know everybody doesn't think the same as other people. And the natives, you know, people who were born and raised in the South, are a little bit different. They're like usually a little bit more fun because we put up with stuff. We have to deal with alligators and cockroaches, you know. So us Floridians, we kind of put up with stuff like that, and so we kind of deal with it. Now, some people, you know, rich people though, yeah, something about Florida just brings out the grumps. There is some grumps, and I don't know why they get so grumpy. But there's a lot of like real rich people that retire to Florida, and you ought to see some of their houses. They live in like castles. The castles, yeah. And and some of them real rich ones, they can get pretty grumpy. I don't know what makes them so grumpy. I just don't know what makes them so grumpy. I just want to get a feather and tickle them. Yeah, but they probably wouldn't, you know, they probably wouldn't like that either. So I don't. But yeah, I like happy people. I'm usually always happy unless I'm at World War III in the middle of a van I can't get out of. Then I'm not happy. Them day gum youngins of mine. Okay, let's see. Which way did this? Okay, this is what I decided was okay, see, there we go. Now I could go like this, or you could go like this. I think it looks better like this, though. And it just kind of closes up that little signature. It just makes it like private. You can. What did I do with the other one? I don't know. I know I got one done here somewhere. Yeah, it screw legs and walked away. That is the funniest thing. I don't think anybody else in the whole world loses things like I do. I think I should get a trophy for losing things. I'm the losing champion. Well, if that just doesn't flop your dripper where I put that, gone. It's gone. I did my mom's from a blank journal that had so many papers and too much grief to make the book on top of organizing photos. I would agree with that, Renee. I would think too, just get one already made, just blank, and then work from there. But you know, you can make it a happy thing, you know, because sometimes the photos that you're putting in absolutely bring back some happy memories. So see there, I've got one, two. They're pretty. They're pretty. I think they're just very pretty. And so then, yeah. My granddaughter, she's so cute. She's so little. Look and see if it's under your paper cutter. No, I found it, darling. Thank you, though. Yeah, I found it. And then through the ceremony, I noticed that she always has one of them hair ties around her wrist, black hair. Because those of you who have a long hair know that you never know when you're going to need one. And so a lot of people just wear them around there. And there she was when she lifted up her hand to have her ring put on. There was her black hair tie still around her wrist. Yeah, that's what it was. So see, I just take those 6 pieces of paper. I already cut them. See, so whatever size you're using, you know, is you just kind of figure it doesn't have to be perfect. And then just stick it in there, and then I put one staple to hold it. One staple just to hold it in its little spot. An ironing board isn't the best thing to work on because they wiggle. But it's okay. It's all right. I wiggle too. I wiggle when I walk, giggle when I talk. See that? There we go. I'm on number 3 already. See, I use these little magnets. They say that they're already stickable. They can stick, but I use glue dots because the glue dots. I've had these glue dots like forever. I think they've melted, but they still work. So I put a glue dot down first, and then hopefully the paper will come off, but they're so old. And there, I put the glue dot down first, and then see these magnets. Sometimes they got a plus on them and then a minus. So I'll put the plus one on this side, and then I'll get a minus one, and then I'll put the minus one. We'll go, look at it, drop it on there. Drop it on there, and it goes right. Wiggle and giggle, wiggle and giggle. Choo, 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 choo. Now then, okay then, let's see. Gotta get in another spot. Ooh. I have to say though, I missed my bed, and now my got this aching back. Am I complaining? I don't complain. Stop it, Elizabeth. Stop it, Elizabeth. Don't complain. But yeah, that bed was not comfortable. Oopsie daisies. Oh no, 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 don't stick on there. You stick up here. There. Now. That's it. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I could put the magnet down under here too, but I wasn't planning to put any covering on that, so that's why I put it on top. Wouldn't really even need a magnet, but I just thought, just to be kind of fancy. My talking about giggling. My father-in-law always told my husband he needed to marry a woman with weight and tattoos. Rest coming. Tattoos. Yeah. I have a tattoo. I have one tattoo. Hi, Cindy Utter. Hi. I haven't seen you in a long, 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 long time. But yes, I think about you all the time because that book you sent me. I always read from that. I love it. I love my book. Yeah, I got a tattoo on my 50th birthday because I was feeling a little old on my 50th birthday. And so my niece come over that day. She was going to go get a tattoo. She goes, Aunt Lisa, I'm going to go get me a tattoo on my ankle, a butterfly. You want to go with me? And I said, oh, sure. And I went with her, and I got a rose on my ankle on my 50th birthday. That hurt like the dickens. Read the other part. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because that way you would always have someone to shade you in the summer and keep you warm in the winter and always have a moving picture show. See, that's it. So I shade my dear husband. I, I shade him in the winter. I mean, summer. Sure, I do. So there is good. There's there is good. I'm good. I'm good. I wonder if this is. I like these flowers on this one. So I'm gonna. It's a little short, but that's okay. I'll just cut it a little short. It's a little short. I know that is funny. Yep, that is funny. Uh-huh. Yeah. Some of the people before us were wise people. They had wise things to say. Did you, Clara, on your 50th birthday? That proved you were young, right? And so after I got home from the tattoo shop, I called everybody I knew. My brother, I called everybody. I said, guess what I just did? I told him I got me a tattoo. So I might be 50 years old, but I got me a tattoo. And I still like my tattoo. Now, I don't think I'd want a whole body full of tattoos. Some people have like a whole body full of tattoos. Yeah, no, I don't think I'd want that. But just one. I was going to get another, and I was thinking about getting another, but but then I got on this medicine that won't let me have a tattoo, another tattoo, because I might bleed out or something. So that's okay. I just have one. That's all I need. I can get some of them fake ones, because that's nice. Yep, I got a rose on my left ankle. I got a rose. Yep, I got a rose right there on my ankle. Yep. Oh, you got your eyebrows tattooed? My daughter just went and got her like eyeliner on hers. She got them tattooed in because oh, you had your lips done too, but the color come out? Oh, it doesn't stay. There's not enough. Bootsy says there's not enough ink to get tattoos for him. Oh, goodness. But if you think about it, tattoos are the only thing you can take with you when you die. Anything else you spend money on, can't take it with you. But tattoos, you can take them with you. That's all. Although I did one time see a hearse with a U-Haul trailer behind it. I wasn't sure about that, but it was a hearse with a U-Haul trailer. Actually, I think I saw it on Facebook. I don't think I saw it in real life. You know what? I can't remember now. And Renee's stepmom does her eyebrows, eyeliner, and lip liner tattooed. Yeah, my eyes. Oh my gosh. I don't think I could have anybody touch my eyes with a. I mean, when they did my ankle, I thought I was on death's door. My husband was holding my hand and stuff. And I was just about to tell the artist to just forget it. I didn't want it done when the hubster said, "Looks like you're almost done there, sir." And I thought, "Oh, thank God," because I wasn't watching. And then I went ahead and lived through the rest of the agony and got my tattoo. Boy, that hurt. Boy, did that hurt. Sometimes I wonder, you have 10 tattoos, Renee? Oh my goodness. You wanted an angel on your ankle? Yeah, tattoos are getting really popular. A lot of people with tattoos. You know, give it another 10 years down the road, and nursing homes is going to be an art museum. They are. I'd want to work there just to see all the art. It's going to be an art museum at all the nursing homes. Sure enough, people will want to work just so they can see the art. Might be a little wrinkled. The pictures might be wrinkled, but you know what? It'll be that vintage look. Yeah, it'll be that vintage look. Because, see, we wrinkle paper to make it look better. So I'm sure that, everybody that has tattoos, when they're wrinkled, they just look better. Because then it's the vintage look for free. I'm getting so many wrinkles. Sometimes I look at my skin and I wonder if I could just, iron them out. But that's all right. Some people get a facelift to get rid of their wrinkles. I need a forklift, lift my whole body because I got some wrinkles everywhere. Now, the hubster, I'm telling you about my hubster. He has lost a lot of weight. He was a big roly-poly guy, and he's lost like 100 pounds since I met him. He's not all at once, but and so now I make fun of him. I keep telling him I'm going to get the iron. I'm going to iron him up. He's got wrinkles on his wrinkles. So I can't lose weight because my skin would get too wrinkled and I'd look really old. So I am going to keep my wrinkles. I mean, I'm going to keep my chubbiness. I'm keeping my chubbiness. That's what I'm doing. Keeping my chubbiness. Oh, I didn't put glue on that one. Oh, that's okay. It'll hold. I just put tape. That's pretty cool. There we go. See? So you put this flap over. You put that flap over this way, and you go like this, and then that magnet holds it shut. I got 3 of them in there. Oh, Elizabeth, you didn't put the holes in there. See, I get run in my mouth, and that's okay. I can still put my holes in there. I just get to run in my mouth. But that's how I are. I just run my mouth. I run the dishwasher. Oh, you know what? I forgot to run the dryer. I got a load of clothes sitting in the... I'm going to have to put them through another rinse. Do you ever have to do that? Y'all ever go do a load of washing and then you forget to put in the dryer and then you got to run it through another rinse? Happens to me or more often than not. That's for sure. That's for sure about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good thing I cut my paper in advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's only 5, Elizabeth. You should have learned to count in kindergarten. I must have missed that day when we were learning the number 6. Chronic Crafter. Hi, darling. How are you doing? How you doing? Yes, yes, yes. Exfoliate, Bootsy. Yeah, Bootsy, just go exfoliate. Yeah. Uh-huh. I came into you saying you're going to keep your chubbiness. Yes, because I don't want wrinkles. Yeah, I don't want wrinkles. Now, where'd them ones come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Elizabeth Marie. Sometimes I wonder about my own self. Okay, so I'll put these pages in here. See, this is getting easier by the minute. Putting them pages in there, and then I'm going to just give it a little staple. These long reach staplers are pretty darn handy little apparatuses. Okay, then I'll punch my holes. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. You know, if I had a craft room that was 40 by 40, I'd still lose everything. I would. Although that up at the lodge, they had, because we did a lot of crafting up there because we were getting things ready for the next day. They had a nice big old table up there in the lodge, up at the lodge. Up the lodge. Covey Run Lodge. That was a nice place. That was my home for a little while. Home sweet home. That was cool. Okay, now, come off of there, come off of there, come off of there. Jeez, don't give me a hard time. Don't you be giving me a hard time, you glue dot. Okay. Hi, Sammy girlfriend. That's my Sammy girlfriend. I love my Sammy girlfriend. And then my magnets, glue legs, and walk away. Everything just grows legs and walks away. I know they're under here, under this paper. That's, it couldn't have gone in. Oh, they're magnets. They're stuck to the thingy. They got stuck to the thingy, that's all. And that's all I have to say about it. We'll put that one right there. Okay, then this one. Right there. Simple as that. Now, there's the doohickey. I'm going to put this on here, the sticky on there. You're from Arrow, Alabama, Cheryl. What part of Alabama? are you from, Cheryl? Cheryl. Louisiana. Wait a minute. I need somebody to tell me what part of Alabama they're from. We were in, for the wedding, we were in Livingston, Alabama. My daughter, Grant. Hi, Mary. Um, we were in Livingston, Alabama for our wedding. My wedding. That was my wedding. Really wasn't my wedding. I was the grandma. And but my granddaughter lives in Warrior in Jefferson County. That's where she'd be living. I've lived in Florida most of my life. I was born in Minnesota, though, in a cow pasture. Well, sort of in a cow pasture. Not exactly in a cow pasture. I was born in a hospital. Oh, good. Mary Jane is back. She is back. Mary Jane is back. She is not front. She is back. Okay, I got to find some more flowers for this next page. More flowers on these cards. I just grabbed a stack of cards out of my card box. And hopefully I got some more. Oh man, that's a postcard. Oh, I didn't know that was in there. The Grand Canyon National Park. I got to put that over there for my postcard collection. That's what I got to do with that. Oh, that's a cute cat, but I want a flower. Now. Oh, this is a flower. This is like a lily. Like a lily. Okay, so this one, I have to cut it about, right this much off to make it fit. That's how I measure this much. So why did I buy the ruler? Nobody knows. And that will go on here. And I will cut this right here in this little spot. My goodness sakes. 64 viewers. Holy moly. That's a lot of people. There's a lot of people on live tonight. I was watching somebody earlier. I don't remember who I was watching. My memory is about shot, I'm telling you. But I was watching somebody and they were saying that they were going to go watch somebody. Oh, I think I was watching. Oh, I think I was watching Emily. And there was a bunch on there saying that they were doing lives tonight too. I said, wow, there's a lot of people who do lives on Thursday nights. I couldn't go see them because I was doing my own. Doing my own. And but then I miss a lot of people's lives. Well, there's so many, but a lot of people do theirs more than once a week. So the ones that do theirs more than once a week, I try to catch them at least once a week. And so I keep writing myself notes. And then there's some people that don't have a scheduled time. They just go on whenever they feel like it. And so those are hard to keep up with too, because YouTube doesn't always send out the like the little reminder notification things. So much we had to move. The traffic was horrible. I liked this small town. I lived in San Fransville when I was born up to the age of 18 and married my hubby of 46 years. Wow. Are you asking me that? We had my 4 dogs and my daughter's 1 dog and my other daughter's 1 dog. And they all stayed here because I have chain link fence. And we had a friend of ours that come every day and fed the dogs, fed the chickens. She clipped all my dog's toenails. She spoiled my dogs half to death. And she was a wonderful house sitter. Well, she didn't actually sit the house, but she was here for my animals, and she did beautiful. And so we had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time, and didn't have to worry about our four-legged, little friendly, four-legged, furry. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. They were well taken care of because of my Crystal. 'Cause I love her. She's like a adopted daughter for me. She calls me her mama. $38 years in You will be married 38 years in November, Jamie? You don't even look 38 years old. You must the 22nd, you think? No, she thinks it's the 20th. We'll see. For my husband and I, we've been married 16 years, but we've been together for 20 years because we did the no for 3 years. We shacked up. I think that's what they call it. Yeah. And then it was I didn't want to get married because I didn't want to change my name. Then I found out I didn't have to change my name. And I said, okay, we'll get married. We got married. But you know what? We started living together on May 1st, 1998. Didn't get married until June 29th, 2001. So we call May 1st, the day we started living together, our anniversary. That's what we celebrate. We don't celebrate. Half the time, June 29th comes and goes. And we say, oh, well, we missed it again. So, yeah, that's what we did. We kind of, I don't know, we was trying the shoes on for size first, I guess. I wouldn't trade him for a solid gold chicken. I felt like, in a way, I was replacing my late husband. I didn't want to replace him, really. I just wanted a friend. Yeah, there's another one. Now, how many do I have? 4. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Now, because now I'm thinking that, I think 6 would be too many. I think 4 is going to be just enough. Now that I look at 4, I can save these for another one, for another life, another book, because I think 4 is going to be a plenty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to punch holes. 38 years, Bootsy, that is wonderful. Your hubster's upset with you, Jane. He'll get over it. Don't worry. Joyce lost count, 40 something. Yep. If my first hubster didn't pass away on me, I'd still be married to him. But he had to become an angel. And I know he's the best angel up there. I'm sure he gets on people's nerves, but hey, somebody's got to cause the trouble. Yes, 45 years for Trish. Congratulations to every one of you. Young people these days, I don't think they really, work at their relationships. No, I don't think they do. I think they don't. It's too easy just to give up or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I guess I shouldn't judge people. Now I put 2 holes on this and 2 holes on this. Now I'm gonna take my string. Where did the string go? Where the schmuck did it fall on the floor? I had a ball of string. Oh, there it is, right there in the floor. That's one thing good about stuff falling in the floor. It can't go any further than the floor. You know, it's just to the floor. It can't go any further. So I am going to cut me off a chunk of string here. And let me see. I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to go like this. And all I'm going to do here is to put this string through this hole and through this hole. Now I can double up on the string and go through another signature, but I don't want to do that because I'm going to just tie this. Why did you do that? Why did I do that? Why'd you do that, Elizabeth? Okay, now I'm gonna just tie this in a knot. That's all simple, you know. Nothing fancy schmancy or nothing. So I'll just tie that in a knot right there in the center. And then I will cut this off. And because I like heartstrings, I make my strings into heartstrings. And so I have this punch and I punch out the little hearts. And then I put one on like this. I just put my hearts on there. One on one side, one on the other side, glue them together. And then I have heartstrings because I love heartstrings. And I think every string should have a heart. And then put one on this one. I'll cut that extra string off of there after a while, after the glue is good and dry. And then I'll put this on this one. Try that heartstring. And put this heart on top of here, like this. And it's that heartstring. So there you go. Now, that's one. Now I'm going to put the next one. And again, I'll just take that string. Not this one, it's too short. I'll take this one. I put it on. I could probably whack it through that hole just my fingers, but I can't do that enough. I'm not good at that little art. So then I'm going to do this. I'm going to go through that same hole. Go through that same hole like thusly. And back through this hole thusly. See, I just punch them holes ahead of time, and then that way I know where I'm going. Might not know where I've been, but I know where I'm going. Okay, and then I'll tie that and like a little knot. Forgetting what Lorraine taught me about that. Okay, and then let's just tie that tight. Okay, and then I will get 2 more of these little hearts. And put a little glue here on that one. And put this one on the top. Make that little heartstring. Oh no, that was too much glue. I got to get a different top on that glue. That one squeezes out too fast. Okay, now, and then we need one over here for the heartstrings. Just a little bit, Elizabeth. You don't need all that much glue. Don't squeeze, just let it drip. Okay, now, and put that string on there. There we go. Now that one's on there. Okay, so then number 3, and we got to get another piece of string. Ooh, my back feels like I'm getting old, and I know I'm not getting old. There's no way I could be getting old. No way. No. Let's see. I'm making what am I making? I'm making a little book. I'm making a little journal or a little book that's got 4 signatures in it. It's like a little notebook or a little journal, and it's got 4 signatures in it. And I'm using some samples that I got at the reuse store. The fabric I'm using for the cover are samples of upholstery fabric. And then I have a lot of lightweight cardstock that I've just had stacks of for like forever. So I'm using that as the covers of each signature, and then I have just plain copy paper for the pages inside of each one. And so I'm putting 4 signatures in this book, and I put magnets to hold, because see, I have a little piece here that you put the pages down here, and then the magnet holds that signature together. I'm using recycled greeting cards to embellish the front of each one of the journal, of each one of the signatures. And then I have them just tied in with string, and then I am on the ends of the string, I punch out some hearts, and so that I have heartstrings on the strings. And it can be used as just a notebook or a journal, and then you can use each signature as a separate. You might use one signature to keep track of birthdays in, and then you might use another signature to keep track of other stuff. Whatever you keep track of. You never know what you need. You can separate it. I mean, you can use each signature for something different, a different topic. And just in a second, I'm going to show you. I'm actually using 2 of the samples that were in the little sample book. You know, you can get sample books. I got the sample book from the reuse store, from the Repurpose Project, it was called, in Gainesville. And I got these sample, like you can get wallpaper sample books and that kind of thing. Well, these were upholstery fabric samples. And I wished I'd have gotten more when I was up there. I wasn't thinking real clearly. And so, but I wished I'd have gotten more. But the house just said he'd drive me up there. But that's like a 3-hour drive just to get up there. So I don't know. But then I heard of another place that's in St. Pete, which is not too far from us. And we might go to that one. And that's that's a creative reuse store. And so like it's on the same all they don't sell like clothes and stuff. All they sell is like things that you can use to make art projects or things out of, you know, things that you can just reuse to do whatever. And so I love that kind of stuff. But this one particular store had like so much, so many of these packages, and I got this one package that has all of them are 5 by 9 or 5 by 11 inches. These I think are 5 by 11, and and yeah, they're. I mean, you know, you just reuse them and reuse them, and if you don't have to, you know, pay big bucks for stuff. I just love recycling. If I can recycle something, it almost just makes you proud to say, look at this, what I made, and out of something that would normally go in the landfill. Normally just go in the landfill. And we don't need things to go in the landfill. We need things to art with. Okay, so that's what I think about that. Did you know there's another Forrest Gump movie? Oh, see how my mind just jumps back and forth. There's a new Forrest Gump movie coming out. I can't wait. I want to see that. I just love the Forrest Gump too. I like the goofy movies. I made a video earlier today, and we were talking about. Well, I was talking about. And there was no we on it because I was just making a video. But about the old movie Benny and June. Gosh, I love that movie. I'll look that up because I want to watch that again. I thought of it because I was using an iron, and I remembered that they made grilled cheese sandwiches out of using an iron. I thought that was so awesome. That was a good movie. See there now? See, I just cut that glue's dry enough now, so I could just cut my the strings off the underneath of the heart, and it's got the heartstrings right in the middle of each signature, and I think they look very prettyful. I love them, hearts. I had another heart punch, and it broke. Man, I had to go right away and get me another heart punch. Although some people can cut hearts out, but I needed them. I'm not going to cut out a heart, but I just needed them all to be like the same size. So that's why I had to go right away and get another heart punch. Wake pop up out of a dead sleep. I've got to go now. I didn't really do that, but that would have been funny if I did. So I'm almost got this inside part. See there? See the little hearts? How pretty they look in there? Right in the center. So each signature has got heartstrings. And each signature magnetizes together to itself. You can keep love notes in one of them, birthdays in another one. You can add stuff to it. I mean, you could put pictures in here. You can use it for junk journal. You could even use it for art journal. And it's little enough that you can carry it, you know, in your pocketbook if you want to. But see there now, each of the signatures are 1, 2, 3, 4. And I used flowers, and I used just the greeting cards. Okay, now you see here, now that shows the inside of the oh, here it is. I was wondering what it did with okay. Now you know, see, now this piece is going to go on the outside. Now I got to make sure I have so this, as it goes on the outside, You know, I probably should use fabric glue. Do I have my fabric glue in here? Let me test. Let me check. Fabric glue. Okay, I do. Okay. Oops. That wasn't supposed to. I did that before. Okay, now let's see. I'm going to first see on the spine here. I'm going to if my glue cooperates. Wait a minute. Now I lost my, get rid of that cord. I don't need that cord anymore. Okay, now then. Okay, will that come out now? Come on, glue, don't. This glue is quite thick. I don't know if it's supposed to be that thick or if it's that thick because it's old. Oh, it's coming out now. Slowly, but surely. Okay, so I'm going to glue along the spine first. And I'm gluing it with fabric glue. So because it's mostly fabric on fabric there. So that I have it centered on there correctly, Omundo-y. Let me see. Let's see, how should I do this? See, now it is actually paper on the outside edge there. You know what you could actually do is, well, I'm going to use this glue here because it's paper on paper. I'm going to use this glue and that fabric glue's going too slow for me. What time might it be? I don't know what time it is. 10:16. Oh, that's not so bad. Okay. I'm going to do that together. And then I need to glue this together. So it'll be actually the fabric on the inside and on the outside. Now, if I wanted to be fancy, which I should have done, but I didn't, is I should have probably I don't know what I should have probably done. Now, if you had a mind to, or the energy, or the want to, you could actually have stitched this together with needle and thread. But for me, you know what I'm going to do here? I just decided. I'm going to put snaps on there. I have, okay, do I know where my snap doohickey is? Do I know? That's a good question, Elizabeth. Do I know where my snap doohickey is? I think it's right over here, underneath the mountain, this mountain. I think it's in this basket. Why is my chair not moving? Is it stuck on something? Probably because I'm on it. Oops, I got to take off my unicorn horn. Okay, let's see. No, of course it's not going to be where I first looked. Of course not. Of course not, because I am not that kind of a person. I am more of a, let's see, maybe it's in this green basket. Is it in this green basket? No, it's not. No, it is not. Well, phooey. That's all I can say about that is phooey. All right. I don't know where they are. I don't know where my snaps are. I got this snap thing. Oh, I had to get me a whole drink. I agree with that. Renee Bootsy does really come off very natural, educated, and entertaining. I love it. And he's got airplanes flying over the top of his house for entertainment. I don't know where that is. See, if I had those snaps, which I got them, I know one place where they might be. If they're there, I'm gonna go see real quickly. So y'all just chat amongst yourselves while I go check this one spot. Well, no luck. Maybe they're in this. Let me look in this here box. There's a lot of junk in here. Not really here. Nah, doesn't look like they're in here either. I know they're in a. I know they're in a bag. No, they're not in there. Darn it. Is darn it cussing? I don't think so. I think I can say darn it. Hmm. Yeah, it's lost. Okay, so I won't put snaps on it. Not right now anyway. Okay, so there won't be snaps. But you know, I think I do want to put snaps on here, but I don't know where my snap doohickey thing is right now. So since I don't know, it's probably on this here table that I can't find anything on. It probably is, but right now I don't see it. And it's not here, it's not there. Okay, well, I can't find it. Oh, so anyway, I have these two. Okay, I'll tell you, this is what I've got some snaps. They're plastic snaps, and they go on so nicely. I'm gonna put two snaps on this to hold this shut. Now, I don't know if I want to put any decoration on here or not. You know what I think I do have to do though is take my pinking shears You guys are probably thinking I'm the most disorganized, messy person alive. Well, you're right. Because I just had my pinking shears here. I was just going to fix this edge and make it a little bit, look and see the two hearts are coming down. But that's what I'm going to do with that. But see, now these are 4 signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4. But each one is separate and kind of on its own. See? And magnets. Magnets actually hold all of them together. I could put magnets on here. But no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put those snaps on here. I really am. I just have to find the snappy thing. And when I do, I'll be able to do that. But I want to show you, first of all, I want to show you a couple things. Now, today in the mail, I got this. I ordered this from Katrine Henson. She makes, I ordered it, I'm going to make some of my own too, but I ordered one from her because I wanted the feel of it and see what it actually, how the finished product looked. Now here, she has, this is like a faux leather. It feels like leather. It looks like leather. It bends. But she started this with a piece, I think this one she started with a piece of fabric. Like maybe you'd have a piece of denim. I think that's what I'll use is denim. She painted with regular house paint. She painted the fabric. I think she put 3 coats of paint on each side. And she then used varnish. I think she used 3 coats of varnish on each side. Katrina, are you in here? I think you were in here earlier. And I don't know if you're still in here. Katrine, darling. Okay, I don't know if she's still in here. But I think she put, see, now I'm going to have to check with her on her video again to be sure. Because on something she also used like the white part. When you take your napkins apart, I think she used the white part on here too. So she has the fabric, 2 coats or 3 coats of paint, 2 or 3 coats of varnish, just the regular house stuff, like the acrylic, you know, like latex paint. And then the acrylic, what I bought was polyacrylic, it's called by Minwax, is what I'm going to use on mine. I think I might even start that tomorrow, is to do this. But this feels like leather. This, I mean, it's not sticky. It's beautiful. But she makes these. Katrine makes so many things out of nothing. I mean, she recycles and reuses everything. She's got a lot of knowledge. And so I ordered the cover just because I wanted to feel, and I'm going to make a journal out of this cover. And then it's got to where she made one where she's actually put an image inside, but she stamped it with something like you would stamp um, leather with. And I mean, just put the indentation in there. And then she put gold in that indentation. And oh my goodness, it was so awesome. So I'm going to get this. Hi, Stacy. And Stacy, you're not doing your own live. That surprises me. I thought you was doing a live. But anyhow, I'm going to do one of these myself and see how it comes. But Katrine made this one. She also sent me a little bit of ephemera. Some maps here that I'll written in Danish. She's in Denmark, and she wrote me a little note, but she wrote it on the back of a silver um, doily. And then she made this little book out of, again, I love how she does this, how each page is sewed in there, but it flips open. So, and each one is stitched together on this sewing machine. Hi, Di. My goodness, and Emily, my little sassy girl. And, oh, you're always in a mess, Miss Di. Look at there, how it just opens, how each page opens, how she puts that together. I just love the idea she used on there. And it's all stitched on the sewing machine. That's so awesome. And she sent me this here napkin. It's so purple. That purple, it looks like it's some kind of flowers, I guess, but it almost looks like coral under a sea, like something that would grow in the sea. And then here she sent me this napkin that has got a butterfly on it. And she already peeled them. This is only the one layer because she already peeled them because she uses the white layer on these book covers she makes. This one's got some lavender flower here. It's got some lilacs here and the butterfly. I like that one. And this was a Santa Claus napkin she sent me. And I love this Santa Claus. It just really looks, I've not seen a Christmas napkin with Santa Claus that just looks so real. And so I like that. Here she sent me some pages that are in Danish writing, apparently, since she's from Danish land. That's old paper. That's heavy paper. I thought it was two together, but I see page 109, page 110. That's a heavy paper. And that's in Danish, apparently. But she sent me that. And then from Celia McCohen, she sent me a whole package of ephemera here. I already looked at it because I couldn't wait. And because I'm like, I have no patience. And there's an American flag. She comes from, you know what? She wrote where she was from. Oh, it must be California. She didn't put the 90604. Yeah, I think that's California. East Whittier. But then on the postage thing here, it says California. So she must be from California. But she sent me a whole lot of ephemera that I can use in my journals. Life is not about finding yourself, it's about creating yourself. And this is off of a calendar. Again, recycled. Happiness blooms within. Isn't that pretty? Do more what makes you happy. And that is so true. And look at this little sign she put here. It says, caution, genius at work. So see, I can put that up when I'm working. Caution, genius at work. And then she says, for your scavenger hunt book journal. And she has me a little sticker there. And that must have come off of a piece of fruit. Oh, and this was what really, this is an envelope. This is one of the envelopes with the window in it. But look at, she only used the part of the envelope with the window, and it's made into the, here she's got some shells here, and then the image of this lady in here. But it is just, she used just the window part and the little bit around it enough for a frame. And I thought, what an awesome idea. She's got all the way around it, she's got washi tape, a little washi tape here, and then the little shells. I thought that a very, now I'm looking at my envelopes all differently because I want to do this. I want to use those windows just to make the little embellishments like this. I think that's awesome. You guys need to do it too. Use that junk mail. And here she sent me a pad. She who sows to the Spirit will from the Spirit reap. Oh, that's good. And a whole bunch of those sheets. I like that. And then here is always follow your dreams. They will become your reality. Fly high, sweet mockingbird. And then here, these she has all put together. Now, the way she's got them put together is almost like in a page. And so this here is a grand idea as well as what to do. Look how they're all almost in a waterfall effect. But here it is. It feels good to be lost in the right direction. And then this one here. And see, that's off a calendar. And here it says, greet the day with a song. Fall into love with me forever and ever. Everything that you can imagine is real. Let's see, she's got them all glued together. You are stunning in every light. Make today amazing. And so, and then on the back it says, sometimes the best thing you can do is not think, not obsess, just breathe. Isn't that, doesn't that look neat how she's got that together in there? I could take it apart and use each one individually, but I like the way she's got them together. And I think if you were to glue it into a book, I don't know, or put it in a pocket, that too. Okay. And then here from Judith Umfleet. Now she's in Missouri. I know that because it says M.O. And I always thought M.O. meant Montana. And well, I was taught lately that I was wrong. It's Missouri. I think they said that Montana is empty. So in here, now I haven't looked at this one yet. Elizabeth Brewer, that's me. Life is beautiful. Oh, don't go away, phone. And here is, did she build that? So that's an ATC card. That'll fit in my ATC binder. And then this is another one with the flower and the flower pot and the jewels on the flower pot. Another one. Look how pretty is that? Another one. Okay, Elizabeth, we found these at the flea market and thought of you. Lots of love, Judith. Oh, so she found these are postcards. Oh, I have got so many postcards now, I swear. But I told my granddaughter, you be sure and try and find me one from Dollyville because I love Dolly Parton. And so she's going to try and find me one. She found me a coin. She showed me a picture online about a coin she found me with Dolly on it. The Black Hills in Mount Rushmore. Seattle and Mount Rainier. Ooh, how pretty, what a flower garden. The Butchart Gardens in Victoria, British Columbia. Howdy from the Cody Country. Howdy. Okay, that is Buffalo Bill Historical Center, Buffalo Bill statue, and then there's Buffalo Bill Cody. And where is all this? In Cody, Wyoming. Okay, so this is in Wyoming. I don't think I had a card from Wyoming. I think that'll be my first one. This is Snake River. Where's Snake River, y'all? Y'all, winding gracefully through the hillsides, the majestic Snake River provides an abundance of recreational facilities. Lower Granite Dam sits just beyond Boyer Park and Marina at the center of this view. Well, where is it? Idaho? Snake River. Is that in Idaho? I think it's in Idaho. There is a joke. Put your index finger to your temple and say the abbreviation for mountain. And Oh, you got me on that one, man. Oh my goodness. Oh geez. And I did it. I gotta tell Jeffrey that one. Yellowstone is bear country. Ooh, look at this dude. Wouldn't that be an awesome picture in a yeah, I fell for it, Janie. Yeah. You need my address. I think my address. Look underneath in the in look in the in description box. Look in the description box, and I think I've got my address right in there. I'll take some. Look at this, is awesome. Who is this dude? Custer Battlefield National Monument in Crow Agency, Montana. George Custer, seen here in 1865. That's old George. That's old George right there. That's old George Custer. Ain't he cool looking? He's got them spurs on his little boots and everything. That was General George Custer. Oh, look at the moose. Nope, it's not a moose, it's an elk. It's an elk. I don't know how to tell the difference between a moose and an elk. Oh, and that's Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. I think I told you all the story. I might have told you all the story about Mount Rushmore. Well, it wasn't Mount Rushmore, but when I had first got my computer, that was back in like I first got my computer in like 95, 94, something like that. And my computer, well, then I had a friend. He was actually my girlfriend's brother who lived up in Massachusetts, and he just sit around played with his computer all the time, and so we chatting back and forth. We was trying to figure out how the fax machine worked because it said that there was a fax machine on the computer. So we was trying to figure it. Well, I had the preacher and his wife come over for dinner one night. Well, my friend, his name was Tom. He said, when I figure it out, I'm going to send you a picture and you let me know if you get it. And so then me and my company, which was the preacher and his wife, we were sitting at the table having dinner when all of a sudden my printer started making this noise. And I could see there was a picture coming through. He sent a picture. It was a cartoon. He sent a picture of the back of Mount Rushmore. So if you see their faces on the front of Mount Rushmore, on the back of Mount Rushmore, you would see the behind of them. And so there was no way I could stop it. I couldn't stop it. That was printer was sending it through, and here it come with all them butts. Oh my gosh, I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. So once the preacher left, I had to call my friend. I said, "Do you know what your brother just did?" Oh my gosh, it was horrible. But it was pretty fun. I should have saved it though, actually, because it was pretty funny. Okay, anyway, that was my rumor story. This is Yellowstone National Park. Isn't that pretty? Oh, and this is Devil's Tower. Devil's Tower, west of the Black Hills in South Dakota. Cody Highway to Yellowstone. Cody Highway to Yellowstone. That's in Wyoming. Scenic Interstate 70 in Utah. I don't know if I have a Utah card either. I bet that's the first one, Utah. Green River, Utah. Ooh, that looks so calm, so pretty. And this one is Lewiston, Idaho. Clarkston, Washington, the westmost inland seaports. Oh, Lewiston, Idaho, and Clarkston, Washington. So it must be where Washington and Idaho are together. Straddling the Snake River and the Idaho, okay, and the Idaho Washington line. So the Snake River divides Idaho and Washington. I didn't know that. Greetings from the state of Washington. Susan Hill, are you still in here? Look, I got more Washington now. Susan Hill was the one that sent me my very first postcard from Seattle. Now here, what is this? Mount Rushmore, the infinite detail achieved in the remarkable sculptures evident in the view of this maintenance being performed on President Lincoln's face. Now, you never would think it was that big. There's a person. Looks like a pimple on Mr. Lincoln's nose. But they're doing, fixing things. I guess giving Lincoln a nose job. But that really gives you an idea how big this really is, because that's a whole person right there. That little red spot. Whoa. Oh, Mary Kay, you're in Washington State as well? That's awesome. It's beautiful. I just ate some cherries that were Washington cherries, and they were delicious. Spearfish Canyon, South Dakota. Spearfish Canyon in South Dakota. Oh, this is the Space Needle. Is that in Washington? Yep, Seattle, Washington. And there's the Space Needle. So if you're in Washington, you've probably seen it. And that's at sunset or maybe sunrise. Probably sunset. And that's Seattle. Oh, there's a lot from Seattle. This one's Seattle. And this is Seattle. Oh my goodness. And look at the sailboats are going through the open bridge. And this one, oh, how pretty. The Bouchard Gardens in Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. Wow. That's a lot of postcards. I bet I got a lot of postcards. I got a lot of postcards. I love my postcards. So I'm like a postcard addict. And so, yes, thank you so much for these postcards, my dear love. That was from Judith Umfleet. All those postcards. That's a lot of postcards. I'm in postcard heaven. Now, hopefully my granddaughter, oh, these are from Judith, true. I got good thing she signed them. I can put them in my book. These are amazing. I appreciate them more than I can tell you guys. You have been awesome sending me such awesome postcards. Now, oh, thank you, Beagle Chick. I found an Amish postcard for you and a few others from around here. Oh, right. Okay, that's awesome, Lainey. My goodness. This cleaning boogers. What did I miss here? Somebody's cleaning boogers. Oh, I can just craft on a mess. Pink Poodle Crafts. Stacy, darling. I can do that. I miss a lot of this here chat stuff, and I get running my mouth. Oh, are you serious, Stacy? Okay, I turned it into a contest. If you post a picture of your messy desk under my post in the group, you'll be entered in the drawing. Oh my gosh, I need to post a picture of my desk in there. I would be the winner. Yeah. Oh, Moose's antlers are way bigger. Okay, Mary Kay. Alrighty then an elk. Laura is blonde. It does look like real leather. Yes, it does. Oh, then. Oh, I wanted to show you too. I think I've almost used up all my 2 hours. What time is it? Does it say 10:40? Yeah, I'm almost done now anyway. But I wanted to show you this. I just got started. This is fun. There's a group out there that's called Beginner Crafters Group. Beginning Crafter Group. I think. Anyway. Ugh. But anyway, there is this project that's going on, and I've only gotten one page done in my book. But you get partnered with somebody, and you swap enough stuff just for one spread page. So I got mine from Renee, from the Little Red Wagon Lady. I got my first swap was from her. So she sent me all these little things that there was a napkin in there was a piece of fabric in there was this flashcard in there, and then she had a picture of a unicorn that she colored, and these blue hearts that I have, that was the decorated envelope that everything was in. And then she had these little things. They're cardboard, but they look like leather. We must become the change we want to see. Think good thoughts, and a flower. And on the other side was a picture she colored of a peacock. It says, "Be curious." I put that there. And so, because I couldn't glue either side down, I made it to a flip out so that I would have both pages. And then she had this piece in here. It's a piece of like cardboard, and it had this little gem on there like a doorknob. So I made it like a door, and then I made hinges. I made a hinge out of a piece of she had a magazine piece, and I used that in there to make a hinge for that door. And then another heart out of the piece of fabric. And this heart is also a part of the envelope that she had it all in there, that everything was in. And then another cut out of a magazine was the flower. I put that there and put the heart around it. And here on the front of the envelope, it said July swap. So I put that in there. And then there was a piece of ribbon right there. And so then the next person I swap with will go on the next page. And I think that is so much fun. This is so much fun. I guess it's been going on for a while, because some of the people already have like a lot of pages going, and some go with more than one person a month, but I'm sticking with one a month because I'm kind of slow. And so, but this is so much fun. And I look forward now. See, it's August. I don't know if I'll have to check on the site. Beginner crafting group, I think it's called. Oh geez. But yes, this is fun. So if none of you are in that group, this would be a fun group to be into. And this is going to be a fun journal just to keep up with. And it's just, and I'll always know this is from Renee, my little red wagon girl. And I love that. So that's something that I'm doing, and that's an ongoing thing too. And so I love those little things like that. So whoopsie daisies. Oh, the flocker. No, is it the flockers? Oh, maybe I said it wrong. The flockers. Oh, it's the. Okay, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. It wasn't the new group. The new what? It's the flockers. That's who it's from. Thank you, Renee. You see, I don't know how I'd even live without y'all's help. Yeah. I mean I'd go north when I'd be supposed to be going south. I'm Thank you for helping me with that. Okay, beginning crafter friends is the well there's okay, but actually girls and Bootsy, there's there is two groups. The 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 beginner crafter group, the beginning crafter friends is a wonderful, wonderful group. And also the flockers. That one, and they're both, I think, fairly new. And so, but I don't do swaps real well. I've never been much for doing swaps because I'm always um, like behind a week. Even now on my scavenger hunt, thank goodness my partner is understanding because we decided to give each other like a couple more weeks. But we stay in contact and we're going to give each other a couple more weeks. Do you see my necklace here? It's a scarf necklace. I found it at the thrift shop. They didn't even know what it was. And so I'm going to be making some of these. I'm going to make them on a video. But see, I had to order these little bell things for the scarf part to go in. But I don't really like a chain so much on my neck. But and my neck gets cold. I can wear a chain, but I love to have something. I like to wear a scarf. So this is a scarf with jewels hanging on it. Isn't that pretty? So I made one already. I don't know where it is, but I'm going to show how to make these so y'all will know. I figured it out just from this one that I got from the thrift shop. So if you got like all kind of crazy um, extra like beads around, there you go. And it keeps my neck warm because my neck hurts. I got like in my neck and shoulders. And so I put like Bengay stuff on there so that, when you get old, you start needing like an oil change or something. And so I put the Bengay stuff. I don't actually use that. I use veterinary liniment on my neck. And then I put this scarf on. I put a scarf on. And this is perfect. It just is perfect to keep my neck warm, even in the middle of the summer. I like to have a scarf on my neck because of my old age. Not really old age because I'm not old or anything like that. But all right, you know what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna earlier Cindy Utter was in there. I don't know if she's still in the group there, but she sent me this book. And Cindy Utter has a really, really good. She's got a very, very. If you're not subscribed to her, I would subscribe to her. She has this here book is called "You Are Stronger Than You Know." And it's words of hope and encouragement for somebody living with a chronic illness. And she is living with a chronic illness, and she has so many good words for other people to go by. But she sent me this book, and what I like to do is just open it up to see what page I get. Let's go here, and then I like to read from it. And usually I do that, and then just all of a sudden, it it all of a sudden, there's words in here that just ring a bell in your head, and it helps. It really helps. So here, this one says you have the power. Have patience within yourself and the situation. Live in the moment, one day at a time, not fretting about the past or worrying about the future. You have strength enough for the present, and that is all you need for now. Allow yourself the luxury of peace and don't take on more than you have to. Learn to let go. Refuse negative thoughts. Replace them with positive ones. Look for the good things in your life and make a point to appreciate them. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power. You are ultimately the one in charge of your life and the only person in the world who can change it. No matter how much others are pulling for you or how much anyone else cares, you must do what needs to be done to make your present and future everything you want it to be or you need it to be. That is written by Barbara Cage. I really like that. That is very, very good one. That is a very, very good one. She sent me even the bookmark. It says wisdom. Okay, that's it for tonight. I want to thank you all for stopping by and hanging with me for the last 2 hours. I'm going to now go over and see if Di's doing a live stream. I think she will. She usually goes on after I get off. And so, but I thank you so much for coming with me. It is it just warms my heart. And I'm telling you, uh, like I told you, my trip home from Alabama, we had that little bit of a train wreck right there in the middle of the van. And just pulls at my heart. It really does, because it just, it saddens me. So having you all to talk to and listen to, um, it makes a difference. And I am grateful for every one of you. So I ask God tonight to watch over each and every one of you, every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.